Ever wished you could just think in English? Like, effortlessly order that complicated coffee, confidently nail that presentation, or just chat with someone new without that little voice of self-doubt creeping in? Well, you're in the right place. Hi everyone, and welcome to English Learning Community. I'm Emma, your host, and I'm so excited you're here. In this video, we're going to supercharge your English speaking and listening fluency, and even give your writing skills a boost too. Now, I know learning a language can feel like climbing a mountain sometimes. But what if I told you there are shortcuts? Easier paths? More fun ways to reach the summit? That's what we're all about here. In just a few minutes, we'll be diving into some powerful techniques that will transform the way you learn English. We'll be looking at how to train your ear to understand fast, natural speech, how to build your vocabulary without endless memorization, and even how to structure your thoughts so you can speak English fluently and confidently in any situation. Think about it. Imagine being able to express yourself clearly and effectively in English, no matter the topic. Imagine feeling confident and comfortable joining any conversation. Imagine understanding every word of your favorite English language movies and TV shows without subtitles. It's all within your reach. We'll be covering everything from pronunciation tips and essential grammar hacks to practical conversation strategies and even some fun challenges to put your new skills to the test. And as a special bonus, I'll be sharing a really effective strategy at the very end that will help you integrate everything you learn today into your daily routine. This one's a game changer, so make sure you stick around for that. So, are you ready to unlock your English fluency potential? Let's dive in. The aroma of cinnamon and apples drifted from the kitchen, a comforting backdrop to the rhythmic click-clack of knitting needles. This wasn't just any knitting project, this was my Everest. Amelia, a self-proclaimed crafting klutz, was attempting a sweater. Not a simple scarf, not a tiny baby bootie, a full-blown, grown-up sweater. My optimistic grandmother, Nana Rose, perched beside me on the floral sofa, her own needles flashing with the speed and precision of a hummingbird's wings. My best friend, Chloe, sprawled on the rug, flipping through a fashion magazine, occasionally offering unhelpful but highly amusing commentary. You know, Chloe drawled, glancing up from a picture of a model draped in an impossibly intricate cable knit creation. They sell perfectly good sweaters at the mall. Where's the fun in that? I retorted, struggling to keep my yarn from tangling into a Gordian knot. I want to make something. Something cozy. Something impressive. Nana Rose chuckled, her eyes twinkling. Patience, my dear. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a sweater. Just focus on one stitch at a time. Her words were a balm to my fraying nerves. I took a deep breath, trying to mimic Nana Rose's calm demeanor. My fingers, initially clumsy and unsure, began to find a rhythm. Knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. The simple repetition was strangely soothing. So, Chloe piped up, "What kind of sweater is this supposed to be, anyway? Is it going to be Like, one of those oversized, chunky things? Or more of a sleek, fitted number? I glanced at the blurry picture I'd printed from a knitting website. It's supposed to be a simple, classic Aran sweater. Cream-colored, with cable patterns down the front. I sighed. Supposed to be. Hours melted away, punctuated by the clinking of teacups and Chloe's sporadic pronouncements on the latest fashion trends. Slowly, painstakingly, rows began to accumulate. A tangible piece of fabric was emerging from the chaos of yarn and needles. The feeling of accomplishment was intoxicating. But then came the dreaded armholes. The pattern, which had previously seemed so clear and straightforward, now resembled hieroglyphics. I stared at the instructions, utterly bewildered. Decrease 1 stitch, slip, slip, knit. What in the world did that even mean? Nana Rose? I said, my voice laced with panic. I think I've messed up. Nana Rose, ever patient, peered over my shoulder. Let's have a look, dear. Yes, you seem to have added a few extra stitches here. But don't worry, it's an easy fix. She gently untangled the errant stitches, explaining each step with clarity and precision. Her fingers, gnarled with age, moved with surprising dexterity, effortlessly correcting my mistake. Watching her, I felt a surge of hope. Maybe, just maybe, I could actually do this. See? Nana Rose said, handing the needles back to me. All better. Just remember, knitting is all about problem solving. You'll encounter little hiccups along the way, but with a bit of patience and perseverance, you can overcome any obstacle. Speaking practice. Practice speaking this sentence aloud. Just remember, knitting is all about problem solving. You'll encounter little hiccups along the way, but with a bit of patience and perseverance, you can overcome any obstacle. As I continued to knit, I reflected on Nana Rose's words. They resonated with me, not just in the context of knitting, but in life as well. Learning anything new, whether it's a language, a skill, or even just a new recipe, requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to embrace challenges. Days turned into weeks, and the sweater began to take shape. The cable patterns, initially intimidating, became almost meditative to create. The click-clack of the needles became a comforting soundtrack to my evenings. Chloe, initially skeptical, became increasingly impressed with my progress. Wow, Amelia, she said one afternoon, eyeing the nearly finished sweater. That's actually really good. I might even wear that. I grinned, a feeling of pride swelling in my chest. Finally, the day arrived when I cast off the last stitch. Holding the finished sweater in my hands, I felt a rush of accomplishment. It wasn't perfect, but it was mine. A testament to my newfound patience, perseverance, and the power of learning something new. That evening, I wore my hand-knitted sweater with pride. It was cozy and warm, and every time I caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror, I couldn't help but smile. I had conquered my Everest. And I knew, with absolute certainty, that this was just the beginning of my knitting adventures. Perhaps next, I would tackle a pair of socks, or even, dare I dream, a cable knit cardigan like the one Chloe had admired in her magazine. The possibilities seemed endless. Vocabulary explanation. 1. Perseverance. This means continued effort to do or achieve something despite difficulties, failure, or opposition. Example. Her perseverance in learning English finally paid off. 2. Hiccup. This can refer to a small problem or temporary setback. Example. We experienced a few hiccups during the project, but we managed to finish on time. The smell of cinnamon and apples still lingered in the air, now mingled with the faint scent of wool. The rhythmic click-clack of the needles had faded, replaced by the quiet hum of contentment. I had learned to knit a sweater, and in doing so, I had learned so much more. I had learned the value of patience, the importance of perseverance, and the sheer joy of creating something beautiful with my own two hands. And, perhaps most importantly, I had learned that even a self-proclaimed crafting klutz could achieve anything she set her mind to. Alright, as promised, here's your bonus tip for leveling up your English. Try shadowing. Find a short audio or video clip in English that you enjoy. Listen to a sentence, then pause and try to repeat it mimicking the speaker's intonation and pronunciation. It's like having a personal English tutor right in your pocket. It's simple, yet incredibly powerful for boosting both speaking and listening fluency. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for sticking with me till the very end. I truly appreciate you investing your precious time and effort in learning with me. It makes me incredibly proud to be a part of your English journey. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support means the world to me. And, if you know someone who could benefit from these tips, please share this video with your friends and family. Let's help each other grow. Don't forget to hit that follow button so you don't miss out on more inspiring stories and practical tips to accelerate your English learning. I'm bursting with more content to share with you. Remember, every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to fluency. Be proud of your progress and never stop believing in yourself. Take care of yourselves, stay positive, and keep practicing. I'll be back tomorrow with another story, so I'll see you then. Bye for now.